What is good, homies? This is Chris from the Small Hat Crew, joined today by off-screen Small Hat Nick.
Hello.
Small Hat Garen. I forgot I have to introduce you.
Wow, you forget I exist. That's
well, it wasn't you specifically. I just like kind of just I stopped there. I was like, they're gonna
didn't know if we were introducing ourselves.
Yeah.
You normally introduce us.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know why I thought this was the exception. Small Hat Garen.
Hello.
You could also just pull the mic to yourself. That works as well.
Right.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work.
Is it?
Is it?
Anyway, and Small Hat Brandon.
Hello.
Okay. Alrighty, gang. Wow.
And the captain.
Oh, and the captain, the namesake of the channel, Small Hat Smalls.
Give her the mic.
My bitch don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, she's fucking it up out there. That was incredible. So I had a lot of topics. I just realized they're written on my phone, and yeah, we don't have access to that right now. So,
Wow.
damn,
Can you remember any of the topics?
I do not.
Freestyle that shit.
Damn, I've been writing them down throughout the week. Okay.
Oh no!
I do remember one topic actually, and that was that Iceberg just won a
Flagship in Japan.
He
Yeah.
just won a flagship.
With...
Extra.
It's the two new cards that are actually insane for him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What were the two new cards?
Khalifa and Bruno.
Oh, those cards are busted.
Bruno.
Those cards are busted.
They are good. Now, my
Some
question
might even say
is-
broken.
So my question is, do we think that it won the flagship because Extra Booster just came out and everybody's trying new shit and people don't know how to play against it? Or do we think it's actually going to be
I
viable?
mean,
going
it's
forward?
very much a surprise factor, but also both of those cards are insanely good.
I have a working theory that it won because Iceberg is broken. And
that.
and if Bandai was a competent company, they'd ban that leader this instant.
You're not wrong.
Iceberg is trash.
What if this whole time Iceberg was never bad? He was just banned, and we all knew, but we didn't. So we didn't play him. We didn't.
I think it is a combination. Like it's kind of a double surprise factor because one, the new cards, people don't really expect it, but also people don't know how to play against Iceberg because after like the first week of that leader being out, nobody's tried anything with it because it just wasn't good, right? So yeah.
Well, I mean, it
we'll
was
see if
good
it does
until-
anything going forward. If it does, that's going to be awesome.
I don't see it moving forward. You'll see it for like maybe another week, and then everyone's like, "Okay, I know what I'm doing," and it just dies again.
Oh, you think it's gonna be like playing into a Vonkov?
Yes, and Croc.
Which Croc?
You know which Croc I'm talking about.
Well, I don't actually, because you're suggesting that there was a Croc that was meta and stopped being meta eventually, and that sure as fuck was never Blurple Crocodile.
Blue Croc.
Blue Croc
Blue
started
Croc was
doing
meta.
No, I know that, but he wasn't relevant and then fell off. He was relevant and got power crept. That's a different story.
So he was relevant and then fell off.
No. But remember, Garen's was that they learned how to play against it. That's not what happened. What happened is that he was made not viable by Sakazuki being absolutely fucking stupid as far as blue leaders go.
You're not wrong. Lord Polkrog never had a place.
Sakazuki on top.
No, he did not. But
You'll still
it's
hope
coming.
it.
No.
not coming.
It's
It's
coming.
not coming.
It is coming.
It's not coming.
Ladies and
Blurple
gentlemen,
Croc was just printed too
Blurple
early.
Crocodile is coming.
It's not
No,
coming.
he's-
It's a
Blurple
set
Crocodile's
editor.
coming. Blurple Croc is on the way.
This is true cope right here.
Bro, Reiju exists. Warple Croc has no reason to exist anymore.
It's not wrong.
Blurple Crocodile.
Stop.
My God. You know what? Actually,
Chris, you
what
gotta
if-
put it
what if
down.
my working theory about Iceberg has changed. What if Blurple Crocodile this entire time has been banned and we just didn't know it?
You've been playing it.
Well, because I
That's why they
didn't
didn't
know.
let you in Nats.
Because I.
Like, sir, Cena's banned. You can't play.
But like they're trying. Croc is on life support. Okama Way is one of the most busted events ever printed.
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Oh, Nick, you're coping. You think Blurple Croc's on life support?
Yes.
Brother, he's been long dead.
You know
What
that
exactly does
meme?
that Okama Way do again? I know what it does, but I don't remember the
So
exact words.
Okama Way is Dawn -1.
One cost purple counter event.
Yeah, it's a Broken Cross Purple Dawn.
Change the target of an attack to one of your characters.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't that better in your whole Croc though?
Why would it be better in your Croc?
Because you can
You
make
can refund
them
the Dawn.
KO your Kiku Nojo and gain a life.
Oh, I guess they're but Blurple Croc can draw off of it, which I think is even better.
Yeah, but nobody fucking
I'll take card advantage over because here's the thing.
Life is also card advantage, though.
What?
Life is also card advantage.
The 10 drop.
Because that life will be in your hand eventually.
Anytime they swing, you just redirect it into
Well, because here's the thing. All right, so once you hit 10, once you're officially at the point where you're 10 Dawn, that Yerple Crocodile effect isn't doing anything. Whereas with Blurple Crocodile, you're drawing off of it every single turn. So that's different. It's probably better in Yerple Croc for the first 4 turns of the game, but after that, it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, what's your win condition in Blurple Croc again?
So the win condition...
10 drop Kaido. So while you're 10 dropping Kaido, you're still putting a leader on your, or a Dawn on your leader to draw a card?
No. So it's,
Yes.
you've already stuck. You've already stuck
Obviously.
a 10 drop to the board. From there, now you can 8 drop because you get to keep the Dawn open for the event and draw.
Yeah.
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 Brandon's like, nah.
My God.
Extra code.
It's so crazy, guys, because literally just before we start recording, Brandon's gonna criticize me talking about cooking on Blurple Croc. Yet before the camera's rolling, he was coping so hard on Blue Green Sanji.
Wait.
Explain it. Explain yourself.
Blue Green Sanji.
Explain yourself.
No, that was Small Hat Laura. She was here, and of course she wants to play Blue Green. She's gonna be
No,
playing
she's
Blue
talking
Green.
Sanji Zoro.
Sanji Zoro.
She's talking Sanji Zoro, which is a
I
little
didn't
different.
say a single word about
You,
Sanji.
on the other hand, said, you know what? I really think that Blue Green Sanji has some real potential. Aramaki 8-drop blocker does wonders for him.
He was talking about Blue Yellow Queen, brother.
Yup.
What the fuck?
Yup.
No. He did not say this.
He's
Chris is
gaslighting.
No.
changing the subject to attack somebody else.
That's literally
to
not
get
what's
off
happening.
himself.
That's
I
not.
didn't say that.
And in fact, it's funny that you would forget. Also, you don't remember saying this when you said it immediately after talking about how good Blurple Crocodile was. You forgot that too, then, huh? Is that what you're saying? You also forgot that, I guess.
I'm
God.
sorry, my memory isn't what it used to be.
This
I'm 30
convenient
now.
amnesia.
Convenient.
It's never
The camera
happened.
turns on and I'm a
Never
different person.
happened.
My God.
Anyways, this never happened.
My God. Okay,
More
well.
cope on Chris's part.
Speaking of Brandon on Green Blue Sanji, that is a viable leader come this Saturday in the Rogue Royale, the small hat local number 5 Rogue Royale. It is nothing but leaders that have never ever been meta.
I am so excited for this.
I am so excited. You have no idea how excited I am. You have.
Please don't bring Blue Green Sanji.
I will say, even down there, that'd be the biggest throw.
It would
It'd
be.
be the biggest
because
throw.
rogue leaders, you still have good cards. Blue Green Sanji.
Blue Green Sanji, you sit it on the table, you get a draw for turn, the deck fucking explodes. You come out of it with one less limb.
The only way you're winning that is if you DDoS every single one of your opponents.
No, I think even then it would still find a way to lose. In fact, because the way I look at it is all the other players DC, but you died. So you're not even in the tournament anymore.
Yeah, no.
In the chair. God.
Okay, everybody place your bets.
I hope Z is a sleeper hit, just because I think
That would be dope.
Manny would pop off.
Bro, I was gonna say, I hope Z does fucking abysmal because I don't want Manny to pop off.
I
I'm a
think
firm believer of Iceberg.
Red Purple Kid will do work. I hope.
Yes. Yes, that was
Oh
the next one I was
yeah,
gonna
Red
say.
Purple Kid. I can see doing some good things in this.
It's
Five.
Purple Crocodile. It's Yellow Purple Crocodile. Because honestly, I don't think he's supposed to be down there. I
Yeah,
stuck
he
him.
shouldn't be in there.
He shouldn't be.
No,
but he
absolutely
is.
not.
But he is.
Oh.
And I picked him first, so you can't. You have to stick with Green Blue Sanji.
I'm not
I'll
gonna
stick
be
with
good
Zeph.
at- Wait, is Queen in there?
Fuck
No.
no. What? He's been.
Oh, Blue Purple Kaido. I'm behind Blue Purple Kaido. Yes.
It's gonna be Yellow. I am fully confident. Yellow Purple Sanji. God, I'm on Brandon's wave right now with the Sanji shit.
Bro, Sanji sucks.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. But you were like, no, bro. I'm telling you, he's cooking. He's got some sauce.
I'm
He's
bringing
got
it
some
to
sauce,
next-
bro.
I'm bringing it to regionals. Blue Green Sanji.
Again?
I'll see you guys there.
Again?
Why?
Again.
My God. Now I will give Brandon some credit. Madman was actually bold enough to take Green Blue Sanji into the last online regional,
Yeah.
and I think he was like 7-0 until his internet disconnected.
It was Queen, Blue Yellow Queen. I was 6-1, and then my internet DC'd, and
Yeah, okay, buddy.
I was really upset.
Okay, buddy.
Was this Spectrum or Frontier? Who did it to you?
Oh, that's a good question.
I said Sanji did it in
going
the
to
match.
I'm not
Spectrum.
gonna lie. I don't control the internet. Like,
Well, I'm saying, who do you have for internet?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, because I just moved in and
Oh.
everything's already taken care of. I just know what I pay per month. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
I'm gonna go Spectrum.
I just know it
100%.
sucks.
It's Spectrum.
Yeah.
100%.
I think it's Frontier.
I think it was Sanji.
I
Honestly.
mean, we had to change change off
Someone
Frontier
came
because
in,
of work.
Turn the internet off.
It's one of them. I just don't want your channel to get demonetized because we're slandering companies out there.
Who gives a fuck?
Please, come for me, Spectrum. Come for me, Frontier.
Right there, the video cuts out.
You.
We tried to out Pizza
No
Hut.
audio for the rest of the video.
What? Think about it. What is Spectrum and Frontier to the Small Hat crew? Think about. Wait. So weigh all of their stock and company assets and company value, just net worth, and then compare it to the Small Hat crew.
Our less than 3,000 channel.
Yeah.
Think. Do they have this?
They
I
probably
bet
have
you
it.
They can't. They could never give me a price big enough unless it was like a lot of money.
Unless...
They're like, here's $10,000 for your cat.
No, it'd have to be more than that for Smalls.
10,001.
It had to be higher than that.
See you, Smalls.
No, I said higher. For them to take Smalls off me, they'd have to give me at least $3,000.
You just throw the captain like that, she would sell you for that.
Well, don't forget, she's like Smalls the third or something.
She's the second.
Oh,
second coming.
Second coming of
She's
Smalls.
the second coming. Her name is actually like very
Very convoluted and long.
Yes, I don't have access to like a Bible right now to get the full name, and my phone's not.
It's Genesis 6.1?
It's Genesis 1.6 actually.
1.6.
Because it's Notorious CAT Kit D Smalls, the second coming, Genesis 1.6, and then it's the entire verse about like the firmament and the waters.
Drop the whole government name real fast.
Well, no, we didn't
Doc
actually.
Smalls.
We they don't know from which testament the psalm is or whatever.
We'll figure it out.
No, they won't. They won't. Purple Crocodile. I really do think he's gonna take it all.
Yeah.
I think if you're entering, I think realistically you should be on Yerpal Crocodile. Because I'm pretty sure. So what I've been thinking, and we've kind of discussed it previously, is leaders that in this more low power format. There's gonna be loss removal. All the decks aren't the well-oiled machines of the meta and all that.
Black Yellow Big Mom is not in it, right?
She is.
Oh, she's taking it.
No, she's not.
It's 10 drop Big Mom and
It's not enough.
Just about the same.
Yes,
It's
it
big.
is.
No, it's
Regular
not.
Big Mom's
Black
in
Yellow
there.
Big Mom is...
No, regular Big
I
Mom
have the list
Sparky.
pulled up if you want to know who all's in it.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Well, so here's my thing, right? But before we jump into that, you're basically looking at playing vanilla leaders with card pools.
Yes.
You're talking about 10 drop Big Mom.
Well, no, but some of them have good effects.
Right, and she has a decent...
And Katakuri as well.
And 10 drop Big Mom. I mean,
Yes, yellow Katakuri leader.
No, I'm talking about the 8 drop.
10 drop Big Mom.
10 drop Big Mom's.
Okay. But she's a 4
Right.
life leader. Can she be comfortable enough to drop that on the
Against
board?
weenie decks? Absolutely.
Okay, but you have to remember, there's some. You gotta remember, there's some big hitters in there.
Yeah, but you're not playing against Zoro or nothing.
Yeah, no, but there's some big hitters in there.
Like,
Think about this also. All right. Zoro might not be in there, but the next best thing is
Red Uta.
Purple Shanks.
What?
So, Nick, what are all the decks in it?
All the leaders: Red, Green, Luffy, Green, Odin, Blurple, Kaido, Blurple, Croc, Mono, Purple, King, Shanks, Red Uta, Black, Yellow, Big Bomb, Sakazuki, Garp, Blue, Green, Sanji, Zeph, Kuro, Arlong, I forgot Arlong's name.
Ooh, Arlo. Some Russian.
Iceberg, Mono, Yellow, Yamato, Red, Blue, Vivi, Yerpal, Croc, and then Red, Purple Kid.
This would be the time for Red, Blue, Phoebe to pop off.
I don't
No,
think
it's
so.
not.
This would be the
Bro,
That's not gonna do
I
it.
think she'd probably be like the worst leader you could pick.
So
She's
my
not gonna
thing
do a
is,
fucking thing.
It's gonna be between Black Yellow Big Mom. Honestly, Kuro could do some good stuff in there. Kuro's always
He could honestly.
good, like kind of rogue, does stuff. I feel like Black Yellow Big Mom is going to take it though.
I really do.
It's just playing. It's 4-life Katakuri leader, and it plays more Selena blockers than Rebecca's.
Four-leaf Katakuri leader though is swinging 7k every turn for one Dawn investment.
True.
That's the part because the whole
I
thing.
understand that, but you're taking all of those leaders that have effects like that out, and you're putting a leader in there that can play Rebecca, play Borsellino, and play 10 drop Big Mom.
Okay, all right. However,
Green Blue Sanji.
You and that damn Sanji. You always gotta detour the conversation back to the Green Blue Sanji.
Green Blue Sanji.
Been dealing with this shit for days now.
I've been at work for days.
And that's the crazy part. I'm like, bro, aren't you on the clock right now? And you'll be like,
Yeah, dude, he's
Time
just
stuff, bro.
stealing time from.
he's on the...
Well, hold on now.
Let's not dox
We can't say
anyone.
that.
Oh fuck! Yeah, Chris will have to.
Kidding.
No, this is getting cut out.
It's gonna go out.
It's getting cut
My
out.
Bad.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Just bleep it out. Don't even cut it.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
My bad, y'all. I'm tired.
No, you're good.
We've seen what it takes to get fired from there.
They'll hold you down. They won't let go.
There was a comment Garrett mentioned seeing on the I think it was the Nats video where Nats was, so we can all agree Nats was a shit show.
Yeah, shit.
This is old news at this point.
Top 120 game.
Apparently one person comments like, you're just talking about how bad Nats was for the views. To that, which I would say, yes.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
I'm a content creator. Obviously, I talked about it for views, but also the fact that I got views from it does not take away from the fact that that was a lived experience. It doesn't make, just because we got views from that does not somehow make the trip have not been complete ass.
Also, remember, we're not talking about like just our experience. Like, oh, this was my experience at Nats. This was everybody's experience at Nats. Yeah. It was a shit show, and collectively, people agree like it was just.
Yeah, no, it's a general. I have yet to see a single content creator, even the ones I know that like dick ride Bandai.
Yes.
Or have like even spoken against it.
They and the ones that don't speak against it, they're just not speaking about it. What
Yes.
they're saying is like, oh, it was great seeing you all at Nats, super fun, and then moving on past that. And
That's
I'm just like,
literally-
Many videos
It is-
of that,
yes.
of them just glossing over the entire experience and just
It was
saying,
great
I
to meet
enjoyed
you
the
all."
fans, I enjoyed playing, this and that, and just not really talking about it.
Yeah, no, it was a real bad experience. Making a video about it, I don't get how in any world that would be like, well, you made a video about it, so actually, realistically, Nats was good. Nats was good.
I think if the majority of all the videos about Nats were like, it was negative. Is he in everyone else's comment section saying the same thing?
He probably is. Dude's delusional.
He's in every other
Dude's
content
coping
creator
so
who
hard.
went to Nats. And he's like, you're only saying this because views. It's like,
It's like, one, the video is us saying what literally took place.
we're there.
Yeah, and
we're
then,
there.
don't get us wrong, we're not trying to talk anybody out of playing the game, anything like that. I'm still going to play the game, still love the game, still going to go to tournaments. I just hope that it was truly a learning experience for them and this shit gets run better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally, it makes no sense to talk you out of, literally, people stop playing the game, the Small Hat channel dies. That's a conflict of interest, I might say.
Yeah.
So that would be a severe conflict of interest, so obviously
Exactly.
that's not endgame here.
Yes.
But I wish I could get into the mindset of the only reason that it started 3 hours late is because you're getting views. You're getting views on it.
And
So
then people were saying that it's the players' fault, and I'm like, the players didn't check themselves in or anything. That was all run through the app and through the
organizer.
tournament organizers.
Yep.
So I fail to see how that's the players' fault.
look, buddy, you're only saying that they took an entire round off the event because you want views. It's like, what is the correlation?
Also, the fact that the man got on the mic. There's been a lot of rumors, but we will be running 11 rounds tonight. 2 hours later, there will be no 11th round tonight.
If you okay, I have a call to action. This is a call to action.
Oh no, not your personal army.
If you are no. See, this is a call to action, but it's
Rise
not me.
up.
It's not me trying to band together people or anything. This is me singling people out. My call to action is: if you are one of those, if you are one who is of the mindset of being brain dead, what compels you to go into a comment section and say the only reason anyone is saying Nats is bad is for views? Does that mean that you believe that realistically Nats was actually good, and if it weren't for views, we just wouldn't have like walk me through that. Talk me through that thought process. I can guarantee you, I will pin your comment even. Be that great. I will pin your. Oh my! The captain!
Balls, no!
She's falling over off deck.
Oh god, I can't swim.
She almost threw my phone.
I will pin your comment. And I realized I was saying that as like motivation to do it, but I also must have just put the target on their back. Shines a spot because you know also I'm gonna reply to it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the comment pinned at the top.
If your comment is pinned on one of our videos, not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, because I will
be
say,
attacked.
I don't think I ever pin comments. So it'd be funny if, like, from this point forward, the only reason a comment is ever pinned is if
Shitting on
it's like putting you in the gallows.
You're in the gulag.
Commenters, ready your Rotten Tomatoes.
And then at the start of the next video, every time you can kind of just have that open section that opens with that comment. That can be your new YouTube opening.
we finally get an intro, and it's the comment, and it's like edit over it, like, this guy's so fucking stupid.
What's the one song from Tekken that LTG listens to during the rant?
It's called, like,
Something Forest.
Mystic Forest.
Just have that playing while the comment's showing.
The most serene, beautiful melody over the most toxic dialogue.
And then you just have the comment like kind of flip into a trash can.
And then
That's your opening right there.
no, and then the comment flips into the next comment that person made. Like they collide and explode, and this comment was also dumb as fuck. And here's why. For every time that guy comments, just pin his comment every fucking.
It just changes from that to this comment has been deleted.
Literally, like they can become like an insight channel joke, but also that way it's just bullying and harassment.
Whole channel goes
Just
down
for
to
shout outs
harassment.
now, though, you'll have people harassing you in the comment section.
that is the only small hat shout out.
Yeah.
Today I want to shout out who I believe is the dumbest fucking person in the comment section.
So yeah, this fucking 2-cost Morgan card, bro. What the fuck are they thinking?
Yeah, so we just got a card reveal like 10 minutes ago.
Yes, we did.
Right before we started the podcast.
Yeah,
I
we
want to go
did.
over a potential combo with that card once
want me
we
to pull
discuss
it up
the
and read
effect.
it off?
Oh, we already know the effect.
Well, no, the viewers don't.
Oh.
Yeah, so
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be in a
I'll read
graphic
it
right
word
next
for
to us
word.
somewhere.
So I'm gonna hold it up to the camera. You guys can see that, right? All right.
Well, no, keep holding it up. They gotta see it.
Oh yeah.
Now
So
read
it's- So 2-cost 2,000 power black card. Journalist.
Morgan.
What is with Bandai printing these broken journalist cards?
Yeah.
Every time they print a journalist card, it's like, what
As
the
soon
fuck?
as we
That is
get a
100%
journalist
consensus.
searcher,
100% of journalist cards are insane.
Counter 1,000, so it's not searchable by nothing, but 2 costs 2k power. On play, your opponent discards 1 card from their hand and then reveals their hand. Then your opponent draws a card. So it's the first card printed that lets you see your opponent's hand, potentially on turn 1.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I was thinking about this for the end game though. If you're playing a black-blue leader with 8-drop Gecko Moria, you play 8-drop Gecko, you grab back 4-drop Pudding from the trash, and that 2-drop card, your opponent now shuffles their 7-card hand back into the deck, they draw 5 cards, and you know what all 5 of those cards are.
Well, you'll know what 4
4 of them are, because one will be
they
cycled.
discard. So the way that it works, just so everybody knows, they discard a card, then you look at their hand, then they draw a card. So they will have 1 card in their hand that you don't know, but still,
You can account for
you're
it.
gonna know their hand.
You just factor in 2,000 more
Yeah.
counter at most, and
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, that's insane. Sometimes when you don't go for lethal because you're like, man, they have 4 cards, they could all be 2k counters. Oh shit, they got 3 dead cards in their hand.
Now you pop up.
Well, damn. But I do see this card definitely not being a 4-of.
No,
But,
it's not.
In black, you tech 1 to 2 in,
Yeah.
and then you
Even
have
that
access
black-
to Moria.
Black deck space is so fucking tight right now.
Yes.
Because even the extra booster 3-cost 4K Brook that came out, that card's absolutely insane.
Yep.
And it's still not seeing play.
I have not been testing OP06 yet. I've been meaning to.
Because I've been playing
I've
Edison.
been trying to, but
I have been playing Edison. However,
I've been playtesting it
you're playtesting OP06?
a little bit. I've been playtesting for the past week because I'm getting ready for regionals.
I
Playtesting.
just know that come OP06, I'm gonna grind it so fucking much that I know I'm gonna get tired of it, but I'm gonna have to keep playing it regardless. So I may as well take my mini vacation right now, just relax, chill, and then once OP06 drops, that's probably when I
06 drops in March, and then we have a regional in April, brother.
that's a month of playtesting.
It is.
That's
one.
honestly sufficient. It's One Piece.
I don't know if it's going to be sufficient because set 6 does have what I like about set 6. What I'm seeing while playtesting is it actually has a pretty diverse meta.
It does.
When I say that, I mean like there's right now the meta is 3 decks. You have 3 decks.
Yeah.
In set 6, it's going to be like 5 to 6 viable decks that could realistically do something. Of course, you still have your tier 1, but you're going to see more than just Sakazuki. You're going to see Sakazuki, Moria, Yamato. People are going to be playing Queen.
Enel still.
Enel, Katakuri. You're going to be seeing some Reiju, Perona. So it's actually very exciting. So I do think if you are going to regionals or any big tournaments, I think you do got to start playtesting now. Because, I mean, there's so many decks that you're going to see at these events. Especially since it's only a month after, people are still going to want to try the new shit. Like, you know, new shiny shit. You want to try it.
I think only so much playtesting is honestly necessary. Because you know what? I mean, who's to say you really even hop on a new leader? You could always say fuck it.
Blurple Croc.
I'm gonna stick to my guns.
Oh my god!
I'm doing what I know.
Stop it, please.
Chris, what new vanillas came out in the set?
Oh, he did do something with vanillas. That is right.
You forgot his ability?
So maybe I do need a playtest. I need to get that matchup down.
There you go.
I forgot how he does. I gotta get that matchup down.
On a small side note, all of us got into the regional, thank God. So if any of y'all will be there, feel free to come up and say hey.
Kiss him.
Yes, and I will say, I did learn at Nats. If you want a picture, you can always just ask for it. A lot of people thought it was like I would be against it or I would be awkward or whatever. Bro, I love that shit. I think it's
awkward person.
I think it's you could come up, say hey or whatever. A lot of people would come up like whatever, huge fan, blah blah blah. Sorry, I've been meaning to get into the local, but you know, like I've been busy, but I'm meaning to. You don't. Bro, I don't care.
Liar. Oh.
I don't care. You don't have to justify why you haven't played in the local. Literally, you can just say hey or whatever, say whatever you have to say, but you don't need to justify why you're not playing in the local. I reassure you, I do not. I probably don't even know.
He wants your $6.
You're all in there under Discord names. I'm not gonna see you and know. I'm like, this fucker has been playing in my local.
Just call him out by his Discord name immediately. I haven't seen you in the local.
Hey, bro, I like watching the video. Then why the fuck aren't you playing in the local? Explain yourself. Explain. No, I reassure you, I do not care.
Okay, guys, they're gonna happen every week.
But please join.
Yeah, if you could, though. if you could, I'd also appreciate if you could drop a like on the video. That would also be pretty good.
A Patreon exists.
If you could go to the Patreon. If you could follow the Twitter.
Oh my god, is it time that you unveil the small hat merch?
What is the small hat merch?
The small hat merch.
We don't have small hat merch.
What? Tell me about the small hat merch.
Go ahead and show them, Chris.
Doesn't exist.
And if you guys could buy that, please.
If we make
small hats.
Yes. They are small hats.
That's the small hat merch. It's tiny, small little hats. It is us.
Could be you.
Yeah, the official small hat merch of us going on Etsy, buying someone else's product, making no changes to it whatsoever, selling it for twice the price.
Three times.
Drop shipping.
Oh yeah, no, that's phenomenal merch. I'm sure you guys all want that.
There's someone who like.
I'm sure you guys. I'm sure you guys want that. I'm sure that
it could even be a hat for your drink.
Bro, you know, I don't even, because I know as I bought the hats, I was like, there's no fucking reason 2 little hats is $7. I was angry making the purchase. And we have a functional use for it. We put it on. No. One hat.
It can cover your drink.
You can put it on the chopper. You can put it on a Chopper D Clown.
Nobody can roofie me.
Hell yeah.
That. Turn it upside down. Now they can try. But they don't realize that the built-in security system of the small hat catches the roofie. It catches the roofie. Therefore, you can come to it later. Be like, what the fuck is this in my hat? And now you turn the tables on me.
No!
You get him back.
Card games? Question mark.
Let's get back to the card game finder. steal his binder.
He's in the fucking pub with a binder. Bro, I don't remember.
Right after locals. It's right after locals. You meet somebody, you're talking, you go back to the pub, boom, got him.
So that reminded me. I don't know why, but a guy holding his having his binder in the pub or whatever at the bar. That reminded me of. So we used to have this local called Game Academy, and there was like a guy who had like a seizure or something, and they called an ambulance. I don't remember if they called an ambulance, and like the guy was like unconscious or whatever. They went ahead, they loaded him onto the gurney, and as they were taking him away, he became conscious again. He was like, "My binder."
I mean, there are far more important things than your binder.
Not really, though, if you think about it.
Financially,
Like,
it's a lot.
some people
lose.
have thousands in their binder, and like if you're being wheeled away, you're like, hold up, like that's a $10,000 binder. Like,
Honestly,
No, that's the ride. That pays for the ride.
grab it. If you guys want to get paid, fucking grab that binder.
so knowing Game Academy, I thought you were gonna say he was getting wheeled out in the garden and somebody stole
Yes,
his
that's
binder.
exactly right.
Where was Game Academy?
Game
It
Academy
was on Fowler and 56.
I thought so. Near the
Applebee's.
near the
Applebee's.
CC's Pizza.
The CC's Pizza. That's what, I used to go there all the time for Yu-Gi-Oh.
You used to go to CC's Pizza for Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, the
Game Academy.
Fuck you.
But okay, I guess now that I've gotten that little memory out of the way, we can go back to
Set
OP06.
six. Is
Yeah.
everybody here planning on playing in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're all
What decks do you guys
I
think are
am
going
signed up for 4
Purple
regionals.
Crocodile, we know.
Jesus.
Fuck no.
I am signed up for all 4 as well. The 3 online ones and the...
Yes.
I'm
I
signed up
missed
for
out
all
on
4
those
as well.
people.
3
I missed out on
online,
all the
1 in
online.
person. I'm playing Gecko Moria. I know that much. I've already
Okay.
decided because I would like to play Blue Purple Crocodile.
Which version of Moria?
Hand control.
When I tell you I have not looked into OP06, I have not
Okay,
looked into
but you know
OP06.
you're playing Moria.
I know I'm playing Moria
Okay.
because he looks like the more. He looks like a.
Toxic.
He looks like Sakazuki Light. He looks like.
Stop it, Yellow. You can't call other decks toxic.
I'm playing Queen.
Yellow.
Yellow.
He looks like Sakazuki Light. Sakazuki's still the best deck, but I feel like it's gonna be there's gonna be a parallel there. It's kind of like playing Sakazuki, except I'll get to actually enjoy playing the game because Sakazuki's so fucking boring.
Yes, agreed.
I disagree.
I do like Moria. Not gonna play it just because Queen kind of gets revived. So, Nick, what are you playing?
I'm between Gecko and Sokka.
Gecko and Sakazuki. Okay, 2 very similar decks from what I've been playing against.
It's like, I like Gecko.
They both have the same high end.
I like playing Gecko leader because 5 life versus Yamato. So like if
Absolutely.
we're in a Yamato dominant format, I'm probably gonna play Gecko. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If Yamato's non-existent in the US, then I'll probably play Sokka.
I think because of how aggressive the US is, Yamato will absolutely be in the meta.
The U.S. is we're gonna
We're-
flock to that
We're
leader.
very aggro.
We are.
Yamato's definitely going to be in the meta. What about you?
I'm playing Yamato.
There you go.
It's,
There you go.
Look, every
No.
turn you're just rushing your opponent down until you get to that point where you're like, do I attempt to kill?
I have
or
a
do I
question
fortress?
for you.
Yes.
So because we know Yellow Green Yamato's coming out, why do you still have this hard on for playing Yellow Yamato?
I have no yellow cards. I've never touched yellow in my life.
Then why is it that you want to play that leader so badly?
Yeah, and I've never
wanted-
played Green
Why am
Blue
I being
Sanji,
I've
right?
never said this. I've never said this at all about playing yellow Yamato. I think it's terrible.
boss.
That is one thing I do like about the crew. I like that we're all on some rogue
I'm
little
gonna hit
bullshit.
you.
Because I'm on my purple crocodile
Oh,
shit.
God.
Garen's on his yellow Yamato.
I'm playing
Brandon's
Black
on his
Sakazuki.
green blue Sanji.
Blue Sanji.
Black Sakazuki, bro.
That's the most boring rogue deck I could imagine.
What?
Black Sakazuki.
Bro. But
Bro's not playing the game.
the color pool is black. You get access to cards like Borsalino and...
Rebecca.
Honestly, when you really
Rebecca.
think about it too, Black Sakazuki and Black Blue Sakazuki, they're basically the same card.
Sure.
It's basically the same exact deck.
Black Sakazuki just looks better.
That's the only
And
reason
you get a
people
fifth
play him.
Life, dude.
Bro, I cracked into the Twilight Zone or something.
That is the only reason anyone plays Black Blue Sakazuki over Black Sakazuki is because they think that the blue is pretty. They think the blue is pretty, and because he gets a full art. But Black Sakazuki doesn't because he's from a structure deck. Starter deck, forgive me. That's literally it.
Shenanigans.
I hate you guys.
That's literally it.
Well,
In fact, Black Sakazuki can even pop.
every turn for the cost of a Kobe.
For the cost...
And instead of establishing a body, you just discard a card.
and
That's it.
you pop a 0.
You pop a 0.
You pop a 0. Where, because look, 10 drop Kuzans on the board. That shit's free every turn, right? Whereas Black Blue Sakazuki, all I can do is lower. I gotta draw into my removal. If I was on Black Sakazuki, it'd always be there.
There is a Black Sakazuki player listening to this right now.
No, there isn't.
I knew it! I knew he's good!
No,
We're
there
having
isn't.
this conversation to bait out that commenter that gets pinned next episode. That's what we're doing right now.
Look at this fucking fool.
You guys are fucking
You're
stupid.
trying to
if
set
you
people
think
up for
Sakazuki-
failure. People are
Bro,
monsters.
you're gonna have someone come up to you at the Kissimmee Regional with Black Sakazuki, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, I owe it all to you, man."
No.
All to you.
No, it's more than that. It's more than that. They win the whole event.
Bro.
I owe it to Small Hats. I thought this leader was ass.
Shout out to the Small Hats. They put me on this shit.
It was crazy because I was sitting there,
Marcelino and Rebecca.
bro. I was a meta sheep. I was playing Black Blue Sakazuki because I thought the blue was pretty and he had an alt art. But then they really opened my eyes because I did realize when I don't draw the removal, I can't really do anything.
Come to find out, 5 life is good.
I may as well get that extra life because what's the blue color pool really doing for me?
Right.
What's it really doing?
Why are we doing this?
What is it really doing? Like,
I'm also
honestly.
going to be playing Uta in set 6 as well.
Which Uta?
Green Uta, obviously.
There's a red Uta too.
There's a red-purple Uta as well.
Stop.
There's too many Utas, bro.
I just want you to live the best you.
I do
Green
too,
Uta.
Garen.
Red
And I think
Uta.
that involves not playing any of the Utas and instead getting back to your roots of playing yellow Yamato.
Just think about
I've
it.
never even bought the deck.
Green Uta can't play purple cards.
I'm not trying to play purple cards.
She also can't play red cards.
Oh.
The craziest thing, there's 3 Utas to choose from, and literally all 3 of them you have
Just
to...
cut the red Uta and the green Uta down the middle and tape them together.
No, you
Play
literally...
green Uta.
You literally... Because you don't play Uta, because we played enough times to know that I'm familiar with your play style.
We've never played.
What?
Correct.
And-
You play purple Luffy.
If you play, and you have to realize none of the Utas have access to the yellow card pool. You'll be abandoning everything you know. You'll be abandoning
I've never played yellow.
everything you know out the way. You're starting from
Why
scratch,
am I being
Garen.
sandwiched between this guy?
Because you're playing green yellow Yamato, and that had to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
It didn't.
And it didn't come from green. You've never played green.
I did play green.
No,
When'd you
didn't.
play green?
Name one leader that you played.
Name one. No. Better name one green leader.
Yeah.
He can't.
Kid.
He can't.
Kid.
You took
Use
too long.
this
Kid is
He's
red,
red purple. What are you talking about?
Bro, what the fuck?
What?
He can't even name a green
I
leader.
mean, gaslit.
Can't even name a green
You're
leader.
lying.
No, dude.
You can't gaslight me.
I would never lie. That is a sin.
I'm playing Queen because Queen is being revived in set 6.
No, it's not.
It's not Coke.
Dead.
It
It's
is
Coke. It's all Coke.
It's live. Watch it. What are you guys playing in set 6? That's my question.
Don't let
We
them
already-
Bro,
gaslight
let them
you.
talk.
No,
we already
let
have.
them
You guys
talk.
Like the viewers. Yeah.
Let them talk. I want to hear what they ought to say.
Well, what are you playing?
Don't let them gaslight you.
God, I can't believe you're fucking playing that deck. What the fuck's wrong with you?
You're really gonna play that?
Really?
You're really gonna play that? In the same set where Blurple Crocodile gets his new counter event. You really want to walk that path and put yourself in that position?
That's extra booster 1. He does not get that card in OP06.
No. But it's the same. It's all the same.
No, it's not.
It's all the same.
No, it's not.
It's all the same.
Because in that case, I'm probably playing red green Odin. I'm gonna be real.
Foxy.
Foxy's gonna go crazy.
Foxy,
I'm not playing Foxy. Fuck Foxy. Fuck any of you.
Bro,
that are playing
the 7-cost Foxy's so dumb.
It's so good.
a-
Bro.
This deck already has 2 bodies that ram,
Yes.
and it stuns 2 things per turn. This is not okay.
And we just haven't seen a stage for it yet.
It's not okay.
But what if the stage is just Onigashima?
I don't think it's.
No, I think-
They already have 2
No.
ramping bodies.
No, the stage.
No, I know.
No, it is. Because it didn't get an Onigashima stage. So it's going to get a stage that's going to be the Davy Back game, so that way your other characters can be treated as Foxy Pirates for leader effect.
I don't
you're-
know.
You say that with such confidence.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I like that actually.
I think it was
I'm
Manny's
stealing.
idea.
I am
I
stealing that
thought
idea
about
straight
that.
from Manny. It
Oh,
makes a lot of
Manny.
sense.
Yeah.
I
Manny's
thought about
idea.
it, but then it's like it. So what they've been doing with purple each set really is making you play that archetype, and then you have like a few decent cards in there. But I feel like a stage like
I feel like
Purple
all the cards
Luffy.
we've seen for Foxy are good
Purple
so far,
Luffy.
though.
right, but I feel like
Pilot
it's,
is a purple.
Purple Luffy's a pile of good purple cards.
yes, right. But I feel like
And he didn't
with
get
the
an
cards
Onigashima.
coming out for Foxy Pirates right now, if you make a stage that just makes everything Foxy Pirates, I feel like it just diminishes what came out for Fox Pirates, and it's like you can run fucking anything.
I think the
I
stage.
just don't think that they're gonna do that.
I don't think it'll make everything
I think it's a
Foxy.
good
I think it'll
idea.
make one card
I
Foxy.
think the 3 cards in reveal are really good though. Like,
I literally think the stage
Oh,
is
yeah,
just
yeah,
going
yeah.
to be Onigashima, but instead of being called Onigashima, it's gonna be the
Foxy Gashima.
no.
Yes.
It's gonna be the casino from Alabasta that Crocodile was running.
Why are we talking about the
oh my god, get out of the crocodile!
Stop.
What?
Stop!
What?
Wait,
Stop.
And it's gonna say if your leader has the Baroque Works tag,
Oh my god!
and people are gonna look at it and be like, how is this Foxy support? No one can play this except for Crocodile.
He's still coping, very, very much so,
Very
because
much
he
so.
wants.
Bondi, please give this man what he wants.
Don't give
Literally,
him
why? Why won't you?
Why won't you?
crying,
Literally, why?
crying.
Would it be so
He
crazy?
deserves it.
Would it be so crazy for Blurple Crocodile to have a ramp stage?
Yes.
Specifically,
You guys already have a ramp body. The new
literally,
block
literally, and the stage.
That's so
I
bad.
want the stage.
for that.
I want the stage to be. I want the stage to be like if your leader's Baroque Works and blue and purple, then you can play this. Because I don't want any of the other Crocs to use
And
it.
then what does it do? What does the stage do?
Tap this stage, ramp 2 Dawn.
Ramp 2.
Holy shit.
And it'll cost 2.
It'll cost 2 Dawn to play the stage.
Yes.
Tap it to ramp 2 active Dawn or
That would-
passive Dawn?
2 active.
Oh my god,
Rested
stop!
wouldn't be good. I wouldn't play the stage if they were rested. But active Dawn, that's a decent.
Well, no, okay. Pal, no, he's right. Because all the other Onigashimas up to this point have only they've all done rested.
You know
they've all
what your leader truly needs? It doesn't need a stage
Everything.
that ramps you.
It does need everything.
It needs a
Everything.
stage that just reactivates 1 Dawn.
no,
So that you can, or
no.
puts a Dawn on your leader.
No, what it needs is so. Because I was joking when I said both come out active. Really, it'd be one would be tapped, one would be active. One would be tapped, one would be active.
So it still ramps 2 Dawn, 1 active, 1 inactive.
Oh, good card.
Because realistically, that other dot, it's just like it's stick it on the leader. So you,
Yeah, absolutely.
what I really want him to get is a stage that says minus the cost of all Baroque Works cards in your hand by 1. It'd be like ramping a Dawn, but it would make all his bad cards so much better because they all cost
so you can
1
play
less.
1 cost events that are now 0.
Yes.
You can play a drop proc on 7.
Because basically what it would do is like you're like because you want a spotter or whatever, but you got to put 1 Dawn on leader. Now instead of spending the Dawn on the card on the event, you spend the Dawn on the leader, and now the event's free.
Brilliant, dude.
Yeah.
It wouldn't break the game at all.
Not at all.
What isn't a shit deck?
It's only Baroque
You're
Works.
right, it's a shit deck.
How shit can a deck be when your stage says ramp 2 Dawn every turn? Tell me, Garen.
So you're getting all this. This stage ramps 2 Dawn
Well,
and gives you like.
So here's how
minus
you
all
look at
these
it.
spells.
So you go
Yes.
second, obviously. You go second. You start out on 2 Dawn. You tap the 2, play the stage, tap the stage, 4 Dawn. On your second turn, you're on 6 Dawn. Tap the stage, ramp 2. On the following turn, you're now on 10 Dawn.
What if the stage said instead just said your hand is always treated as being 4 or less cards, so you always draw off Croc Leader?
But you still need to put a Dawn on your leader.
0 Dawn, ramp to 10 Dawn.
Yeah.
And then every turn, minus 1 Dawn, and you don't Dawn up at the beginning of your turn.
What about instead...
I'm a genius.
No, what if instead it's while the stage is active, you no longer gain Dawn? So the stage is, it's tap stage, minus to 0. You gain no Dawn while this card is active, but for the rest of the game, your events don't cost anything. And your characters don't cost anything either.
Oh. You lost me
We're
there.
going on such a
my
tangent
God.
that is never going to
Please
happen.
stop
So
the
Blurple
Blurple
Croc can go in the trash.
He's already there.
I was gonna say he's
already
he's
there.
legal for
I'm
the
trying to
tournament
pull him
this
out.
Saturday.
I'm doing everything within my power to pull him
He's
out.
on fire. There's spoiled milk on him. It's gone.
The topics we've been discussing have been real up to this point.
No, they haven't. There's like a good 20 minutes of bullshit.
Yeah, you're going to have to cut a lot of that out.
No, it's all going in.
Oh my god.
People are just going to be like, yeah.
You're gonna tune out of this one.
No,
for sure.
people are gonna be like, this is the shit I'm subscribed for. They're like, this is the small hat content that I check in daily for.
The non-content.
And I say daily, but we don't upload daily. So it's they every day because they need the fixes the spot. They watch the last upload again.
What do you guys think of the leaders that have been revealed for set 7?
Or-
So who do we have?
Do we know what they do?
We have Dragon.
We have
Oh,
all,
right,
We have
right.
all the 7 leaders.
We have all of them. So
I'm thinking
we
of
have
OP08.
Dragon. I think Dragon's going to be pretty decent.
Yeah.
He's a generically good red leader.
I think he's gonna
Yeah.
be good.
I think he's going to be the new mono red leader that we'll see play.
Bro, I'm not looking forward to playing against Bonnie. I think Bonnie's gonna be so fucking annoying.
Bonnie's gonna be magnificent.
atrocious.
Yes.
Because she doesn't have a cost restriction, right?
Nope, just tap anything.
Rest leader or character.
Yes.
Anything, there's no...
Anything.
No limit.
The only restriction is when opponent attacks in 1 Dawn.
one Dawn.
So your opponent's just losing an attack immediately.
Yep.
Every turn.
Every turn they're just losing an attack. That's
Or blocker.
She's basically going to be doing the NL thing of every turn you need an additional attack to kill me.
She's gonna kind of be doing what people have been doing with Perona, but on opponent's turn. And then she's also gonna have the 5 life. And the cards that have been revealed for her are
Fucking
nuts,
Basil
too.
Hawkins, bro. What the?
Basil Hawkins.
The 5-drop Perona as well is not.
5-drop Bonnie.
5-drop.
I forgot what she does. I'm gonna be honest.
On.
Oh,
play,
Yeah, I remember now.
like.
She
keep
rests one of
either
your
a
opponent's Dawn and
character
locks it.
Or Dawn rested. So okay, you're going on to 10 Dawn. You're just gonna have 9 Dawn for that turn. So it's almost like playing against what's his name? Magellan, except it's a little bit more like rest at Dawn. So if you're on 10 Dawn, it still does something.
Bro,
Well,
like, you're
Magellan is
playing-
like, okay, -1, but you get that Dawn back.
You're on Katakuri, you're never dropping 10 mom.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you drop it.
They're never gonna let you drop
Yeah,
10
That's
mom.
powerful, actually.
Literally,
That
they will
leader
have
is
to,
atrocious.
on their 8 Dawn turn, they will have to go without, oh wait, no, I was gonna say,
And it's a 5/6 body, so red green lock can play it against.
and the fact that she's a 5 life leader, that's gonna be, cause it's like, Anel is a 4 life leader, to balance the fact that, like, the opponent's playing down an attack every turn.
Yep.
She's on 5 life, playing the tankiest game known to
Yes.
man.
Yeah, but when she's on 0, she's on 0. She can't go back to 1 like Anel does.
Well, no, that's, I'm not saying she's
Well, what
better
I like
than Anel
about
or
her
anything.
is you're never gonna, like, by the time you're at 10 Dawn, she's never gonna be at 0 life. Like, she's gonna be decently healthy just because of the way the leader is. So that
No,
is
a lot of green
leader-
cards don't have counter.
Yeah, but that's a leader that can play high-end cards, like the 9-drop Zoro.
Yeah.
Realistically play it and not worry about, like, man, but by the time I play it, I just lose next turn. No, you don't. You're going to be able to drop that on 10 Dawn and still be decently healthy on life and stop one of your opponent's attacks.
And he only costs 9, so he lets her keep the Dawn open for her
It's a
leader ability.
nutty fucking deck.
She's so good.
Plus, green has a bunch of cards right now that just restand a Dawn at the end of your turn. So realistically, if you play...
Well, she doesn't even need that. She has
those-
Cavendish.
Oh yeah, Cavendish.
Cavendish
Boom.
is good too.
I'm not
archetype.
looking forward to playing against that leader.
Not at all.
At all.
I think it might be the first time I dabble in some green. Because,
Really?
my god.
It's good. It's going to... There's no way that that leader's not
It's
good.
gonna sit on 8-drop kid as well if it really
Yeah,
wants
I was
to.
thinking
Yeah.
8-drop kid.
Literally, because she does the Rosinante thing also.
Oh yeah,
where
Rosinante blockers are dumb.
Yes.
literally,
That
killing...
is so fucking annoying.
Bro, she's going to be doing what Rosinante wants to do, but better.
And
Where
on 5 life.
it's like...
And at 5 life.
You want to kill my 8-drop kid. You have your big swing to
You get
attempt
one
it.
attack. You get one chance.
God forbid I have a blocker, because I will block that attack, and then I'm going
It's
to
like,
tap
oh, I
your
have a
next
blocker,
action.
Basil Hawkins, and you want to remove it? I'm gonna tap your guy instead.
Yep.
Yeah, that's... Oh my god, that'd be locked.
She's going to be so fucking good.
Yes.
I am so excited. The crazy part about her too, though, is that, like, I think Bandai has done a great job of creating a leader that looks very good without looking unhealthy
Yeah.
in any way. She looks very balanced.
It's like,
Are they all mono-colored for set 7? I don't think we got any
Yes.
dual-colored leaders, right?
Yes.
We got a mono-red. We got, which is
Boa.
Dragon.
So Dragon,
Boa,
Boa,
mono blue.
Foxy.
Foxy, mono-purple. Bonnie, mono-green. What's the...
Vegapunk, yellow.
Vegapunk, yellow.
What color are we missing?
all-
Do we
Black.
have a black leader?
Oh, Ralucci.
Lucci.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
forgot.
all mono
he
leaders.
existed.
So, yeah, it is going to be one of those sets where kind of mono leaders become a really good thing again. So that's kind of exciting.
Let's talk
Standard
about...
rotation.
Let's talk about one thing we have actually not discussed on this channel. What are our thoughts on Vegapunk leader?
I think it's going to heavily depend on the cards that come out, but I don't see that leader ever being bad.
Neither do I. Think I don't see him being bad either.
I
The
think
generic-
it's a leader that can't attack. It'll pay 1 Dawn to either put a card in life or put a 5-drop on board.
And the 5-drops that we're seeing so far play themselves.
They do.
Besides the Luffy.
I'll say the
Luffy's
Luffy doesn't.
fucking Great.
Yeah.
No, the Luffy just kills itself to kill the card. It doesn't do anything spectacular.
Yeah, but you can swing with the Luffy, kill something, and then just kill the Luffy to kill something else as well. So I just don't see... So the Luffy isn't, like, fantastic, but it does its job. I mean, it's turn 1, you cheat out a 5k, or 5-drop 6k, just like Iceberg, right?
Yeah.
Except now with this leader, okay, if I don't need to cheat a body out, I can put it in my life, and then... The bodies that we're seeing right now, if your leader is Vegapunk, you cheat them out anyway, so you're getting life and
Well, we've only seen one
And
card
all
that
of
does
his
that.
cards become like multi-purpose because
2 so far. The 5-drop 6A and the Searcher. Because you can put that Searcher in your life.
Which 5/6?
The 5/6, there's a 5/6,
So I'm aware of Atlas or whatever her name is.
I think it is Atlas.
what card?
Hold on,
The 3/5 is the searcher. I can't remember her name.
Lilith.
3/5,
Lilith.
yeah, Lilith, and then the 5/6 that plays itself from life.
Is Vegapunk, you can put anything in life, or does it
It's
have to be...
it's
I think it's a character.
Atlas, yeah, Atlas. Character, and I think 5 or less, or no?
No, I thought it had to be Egghead.
I'll read.
If it's not Egghead, you can be like putting Kanika...
No, I'm pretty sure it's
Joe and
his effect is
other
locked.
I'm pretty sure. I do think it's a good.
things. Well,
So literally, it's gonna depend on.
I'm almost...
Okay.
Okay, Vegapunk, activate main once per turn, pay 1. Place up to 1, cost 5 or less. Egghead from your
Yeah.
hand, face up on top of your
So
life.
he's one where we
Is
don't
it
have the full picture.
characters or events as well.
Let me double check. I think it said characters. I scrolled down.
Because if Egghead gets some wild yellow events, bro, it's over.
yeah.
Card.
Oh my, bro! Because literally all his cards become multi-purpose. You can actually do whatever you're trying to do with them, or because he will be basically the only leader in the game that is forcing triggers. He will force you to deal with it. He can force you to deal with the trigger whenever he wants to.
Well, I just want to say as well, this Atlas character,
Yes.
it's perfect for the deck. It's 5-drop 6k. You don't have to cheat it out on turn 1 because you can put it into the life. And the trigger is if your leader is Vegapunk, play this card. Now, something important to note about this is the second card revealed for the deck, and it's only the uncommon.
Yes.
So we still have his rares and super rares that are going to come
He's
out.
gonna get a...
God, why does Atlas
And if-
have counter? This card should not have counter
Exactly.
power.
And if this is just an uncommon for the deck, wait till we see the rares and super rares for the deck.
Is there...
Lilith
there-
is a super
there
rare.
a threshold for his ability? Like, you need to be X amount of life?
No.
Or...
Nope.
No, you can start doing it turn
1, put someone in
Yes.
turn 1. Oh!
He's a
don't-
2-life leader.
You don't have to, and he can't attack, so it's not like on attack or anything. Literally just turn 1,
Pay it on.
put something into
Put it
life.
on.
And then by the time your opponent can attack you, you're on 4 life already.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
I don't know. I
unless
feel
he
like
went second.
if this deck becomes meta, if your deck has access to banish, you're just playing it from now on.
I think I'm gonna play this deck just because Foxy exists, and Foxy's like, oh, tap a, or not tap a, stun a character and the leader. Well, I don't give a fuck about my leader.
That's true.
So you're just doing a character every turn now.
I feel like he is. Because you also have to think too, there's gonna be like colors like blue, for example, colors like blue and green, where they kind of only really have the attacks that they've been able to establish up to that point. There are going to be certain matchups where Vegapunk will be able to just actually net a heal every turn and like stack them and like go positive in life.
Absolutely.
A lot of colors are getting like Hody Jones has Rush. There's 5/7 Rush Ace. A lot of colors have access to cards that can just attack now.
Yes, and there's also going to be realistically, I think the only colors that really have access to Rush, like realistically, it's red and it's yellow and purple at the top end for the most part, because like Luffy's a tech at most. So it's really only 3 colors. There's half the card game. You do have to respect that they have the 1 or however many whatever you're looking at is what you have to worry about.
Yeah.
You know.
I will say with Vegapunk, we've seen how detrimental it is when a leader can't attack.
Yes.
So I do think when you do a leader that can't attack, you have to give it a really good effect.
Yes.
Starting him at 2 life as well. I think this is how you do it.
I think so.
I'm just wondering, is it too good? But we also thought that when Vivi and Rebecca were revealed, we're like, okay, that makes sense. They have really good leader abilities because they can't attack. And then they really didn't do, like, yeah, Rebecca topped some stuff, but like she
didn't
always
win
fucking
anything.
Like weird.
Rebecca didn't win anything in the East.
And
I
Vivi
think,
didn't.
I think this is how you do it. Like,
I think so.
Is going to be busted, but still can't attack, which is a huge detriment.
Bro, because literally, with also with like Iceberg or whatever, like your opponent would take your board or whatever,
I do like that it eats the resources. Like, it takes the card out of their hand to put it into life, so they're not just gaining life.
Plus, it's not like you're going to have a bunch of... Like, you're going to know what the deck's triggers are. The only cards you won't know are
the
initial two. So you're not going to be like, oh man, they always have Sanjis in life, or Beige. No, because he can't put those in life.
Yeah.
So you're going to know how to play around the deck, but it's still going to be like every fucking turn.
It's also going to be a deck where it's like, anytime where you don't actually go for leader, anytime where you have to actually go for board, he just gains a life.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just gains a free life.
Yep. He's gonna gain life.
So it's gonna be one of those.
If he goes first, he gains a life, and then your opponent goes second, and he comes back, and he's already at 4.
Did you know the card that we've been talking about, Atlas, also has a second effect besides the trigger?
Yeah. What was that effect?
If you have less life than your opponent, she can't be KO'd in battle.
Oh yeah, 5-drop 6K can't be KO'd in battle.
Leader starts at
turn
2.
1.
Bro, like he.
By the way, again, that's the. I know rarity doesn't matter, but that's the uncommon for the deck. It matters a little bit when you're looking at it. Like, that's one of the cards that some.
We've seen one super rare so far.
I feel like they've done
Lilith, the Searcher.
Oh, which is fucking godly.
Bro, like literally, I feel like they've done Iceberg right this time because like Iceberg was also. So Iceberg was minusing the Dawn to shoot his bodies out. Egghead, he puts it in his life, so he cushions an attack. And then he gets the body anyway.
Yeah.
And they don't have any condition. It's just like if your leader's egghead.
Yeah.
It just comes out. Like.
I'm hoping that he gets a boss monster, but I'm hoping that it's not something like 10-drop Big Mom. I'm hoping that it's something more along the lines of the power scale of like, I wouldn't even say 8-drop Moria, because it's like really fucking strong.
Vega Plunk is just spoiling manga for people.
Absolutely.
You gotta catch up.
I haven't read it, so I don't know.
The anime's getting there. The manga's been there. Like, it's come on, man.
What they need to do, or they don't need to do, but what I would like to see them do is find a way to print a 10-cost stage. I want a 10-cost stage that just goes fucking crazy.
I mean, we have a few 5-drops already. Which
What would a 10?
Oh, we have one
10
5-drop
cost stage just win you the game?
Because you have to think like, what
it's gonna
effect?
be a blue stage, bounce every character on the field back to the hand. No, just bounce everything back to the hand.
Because you have to like think like, what kind of effect can you put on a stage where you justify spending all 10 Dawn and not gaining a body in the process?
I mean, we're almost there. We have a 7-cost blue event that bottom decks 2 6 costs. So, like, just power scale that up to 10.
I also think it'd be cool if they could do, if we got like some kind of archetype where it plays very heavy around its stages, and like you play characters, they bounce your stage back to your hands, you can play the stages again and do stuff.
If I can be honest, I'm not a fan of stages. I think it's like the just most lackluster part of the game.
Well, that's why I want them to reinvent it. I want them to find a way to make it interesting, because up to this point, they don't even... We've had one deck live and die. We've had 2 decks live and die by the stage. Rebecca...
One stage got banned. It's one of the only 2 that's just perma-banned.
No, literally, we've had, like, one meta stage up to this point. There was also... But I want to say, the only stage that's ever been in a deck that was, like, the best deck was Whitebeard. He didn't need his stage. His stage just pushed him over the top. Yes. Rebecca's stage, with her stage, she still didn't win anything in the Western format. And then the other leader that lived and died by his stage was Kaido, who also wasn't like one of the best. Like as far as OP01 goes, it was not Kaido. He was viable, but he wasn't topping at like doing top 8s and stuff. And if he was, it wasn't consistently.
Stage should start on the field with your leader.
What if I would like what if there was a leader? What if there was a leader that their only effect was at the start of the game, put the stage from deck into play, and that stage is your entire win con and game plan.
It has no other effect, just at the start of the game.
So
that's your leader's only ability.
It gives you you only need to play 1 copy of the stage. You now have a 49 card deck, and hopefully the stage is good. Yeah,
that's because basically it would just be putting the leader ability on the stage.
People will start playing cards at KO stage.
They would, and that leader would die.
Who can destroy stages?
What if
there's a black card?
It's just, or better yet, it would be once per turn, main, tap 2 Dawn, play stage from deck, so that way you can run 4 copies, or yes.
Oh.
So you can still run the 1 copy.
1 copy.
And if they out it, tap 2 Dawn, bring it right back.
They somehow put it in life, and you're like, fuck.
Well, look. Unless they're Nami, they can't kill you without attacking you.
Right.
So that stage literally is you get it back, you play it again, and it's like put it in my life again, because you're not doing anything to me. You've hit me, but you healed me one, and then I picked it back up and played it.
So do we think with Yamato, because right now there's always that one rogue Nami player that well, yeah, there's always one rogue Nami
Bro, fucking
player
Jake Matter told me he was going to play Nami.
Yeah, that's very upsetting.
But I feel like with Yamato, you just auto lose.
I hope so.
Because if you think about it, they just wait till they have like, I mean, they'll swing their double attack, right? They'll hit you once, probably get you to 3. But then by the time they have Big Dawn, just Nami leader and fucking banish 2 of your life. Nami loses it.
Oh, you mean Nami loses? I was waiting to hear. I was like, how does Yamato lose this matchup?
No, he's saying that it wins.
I feel like Yamato finally like puts Nami where the fuck it belongs.
I think so too.
I hope so.
It's also the reason I'm not entertaining the idea of playing.
I hate going against a one rogue Nami every now and then. I'm just like, cool.
Well, they're easy to play out of. Like you are playing that game of like, will they just?
No, I know how to play against it.
Yeah,
I'm
just saying. Like,
it's not fun to play against. And I know you guys have the same thing where you're like, I don't want to play against Queen because it's not fun. It's fun.
I have no issues.
Thank you.
No problems with playing against
Thank
Queen.
you.
In fact, I think my current build of Global Crocodile actually fucks Queen up.
I don't. You said that. Chris has said this about every single deck that I play. Like, oh, so we met up at Nats on day 1 when you're signing up for the tournament, and he's like, "Hey, you want to play test over on like the fucking like Kong
On the floor.
And I'm like, okay,
In
sure,
the
we're
dirt.
waiting out here, whatever. And he's like, yeah, dude, this has a really good matchup against a Nell. And I fucking dumpstered him.
Bro, literally, I have every Enel I played at Nats, I beat. I didn't lose to a single Enel. Literally, my only loss, both fucking games, Brandon's first life was a Sanji blocker.
all I hear is 2-0.
Well, didn't he also?
2-0, baby.
Didn't Brandon also 2-0 you off of Sanji blocker out of life?
And he only played 2 Sanji blockers.
He plays 2
Sanji.
Sanjis. He plays 2 fucking Sanjis.
First life is Sanji, last life
Bro,
is Sanji.
literally the first game,
That's a better play.
the first game I hit him, the Sanji came out, and it was just too much pressure at that point where I was like,
I looked at when Sanji came out, 2 months.
well, it's because the deck is built around countering out of
Rather
attacks and
be
stuff. You play no
lucky.
blockers. So literally, it was like, well, that's bullshit. The first life was Sanji. Run that shit back. I hit him. Sanji comes up like, are you fucking serious? Are you?
This just got kind of like came up in my mind as well. Have you guys seen how actual broken the zero cost yellow event is?
It's just
It's a 0 cost 3K event.
Isn't it just the Eldor trigger on? It's a 0 cost event with the Eldor trigger.
No, it's
right?
if you have like 1 or less life, heal 1, right?
If your trigger, if you have 0 life, so if it's your last life,
Oh, yeah.
discard a card to heal 1. So a now leader ability.
Yeah.
And you,
oh my god.
you put that shit in a deck like Queen, all of a sudden, like, my last life becomes 2 life, and it'll be like that card and then a fucking beige, because I stacked my life that way. Like, that card is actually
Judge my opponent's stacking?
nuts. You know. But that yellow event, all of them have, like, mediocre triggers. Like,
Right.
the blue one is fucking terrible. The purple one, yeah, you get to ramp if you see it late.
That
whatever.
shit's game changing.
Yeah, which, granted, like, you see it in your first 1, 2, 3 life, it does nothing, still at 3k in your hand. But you see that as your last life, it's basically another beige in your fucking deck. Like, why? Don't get me wrong, I love it, because I'm gonna be running it. But damn.
Why
Yellow
the-
getting all the good shit.
Why? So, at Nats, spoke with creator of One Piece, TCG.
One of the card designers.
No, the
Oh.
creator. Not a card. The creator of the One Piece TCG. What is your favorite color?
Oh no.
Yellow. What is your favorite character? Katakuri. I was like, oh, it all makes sense now. It's coming full circle, I
Why they
guess.
got Big Mom?
It's all making sense. But also, it explains why the fuck I feel like yellow cards,
Have gotten ridiculous.
they're getting so... Literally, yellow is being treated like what people used
Complained
to
about red.
view. Like, literally, it was like every red card that came out was like, oh my god, that's so good. Bro, I feel like yellow does not miss anymore. Yellow, I feel like they'll
They
get like...
have too many triggers.
That is the problem.
It's no longer a matter of when I swing at them, will they get a trigger?
Oh, no.
It's a matter of when I swing at them,
What trigger?
what will come out.
Which reminds me, one of the topics was, in what ways would you balance yellow as a color? Because I
More
was
triggers.
I was thinking, so yes, that was one of my suggestions actually. That was actually one of my suggestions. And I was thinking you print really good yellow cards with detrimental triggers. So it's like, if you hit this card on a life, banish your next life. That way there is some risk and reward to playing the cards.
But triggers are optional, so you can't force them into triggering it.
These ones are forced.
Forceful trigger.
Yes, forceful triggers. It literally says forced trigger.
Well, literally, if I'm playing yellow though, I pick up my life, I look at it,
Yeah,
I see my forceful trigger, I put it in my hand.
Shuffle your hand. Shuffle that shit.
Every yellow player has
opponent
a
would never
judge
know.
watching now.
Literally, because as it is, triggers, there's no downside. They can print all these, they can print a good yellow card and give it a good trigger, and there's just no fucking downside.
Fucking Kiku Nojo. Like, what the fuck is that card?
So good.
There needs to be so one. I think for characters that cheat themselves out of life, they need to come out tapped. They need to come out tapped because those cards, they'll
Basically, Rush.
those cards they are basically saying like Cracker, for example, who's having all that. But anyway, Cracker is basically like you see him on like if you draw him on turn 2, it's take a life, play this card, gain Rush. I would do that every fucking day of the week. It is actually absurd. Like the yellow triggers are. And then one of the things I was talking to, there's another YouTuber. I'm sure you're all very familiar with him. His name's UniXTCG. We were talking on Discord.
What's his name?
His name is UniXTCG.
I'm not familiar.
Okay.
Check him
Doesn't
out, then.
matter. So, literally, we were talking about
Well, hold on.
yellow as a color, and one of the things. You want to sneeze?
It's
Oh,
okay,
you're putting on your sneezing
His
glasses.
old man glasses.
He's putting on his sneezing glasses.
His old man glasses.
Yeah, we were in a Discord call talking about like
continue.
gnats and now that you have the context. But we were talking about like gnats and we were talking about like yellow and stuff like that. One of the things that we were talking about though was like One Piece being best of one. I genuinely believe yellow is such a poorly designed color because you cannot build your game as best of one and then print an entire color that's entire identity is fucking variance. Because if it's a best 2 out of 3 or whatever, it's like, alright, I lost to a trigger that game, we'll play the next set, I just gotta win the 2, right? Literally, with yellow as it existing as it is, you can lose an entire game to a trigger and it's your only game, so there's no running it back.
But even if it is best 2 out of 3, yellow just has so many fucking triggers that it doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's 3
Playing a
games.
50 card deck in like 35.
Right, no, but that's the thing about variance, because variance is, there's good luck and there's bad luck, and over time it's supposed to balance itself out. Literally, if you're unlucky in your one game against yellow, that is the end of the game and they move on and you don't. That is literally it.
So that actually got brought up at work for me. I was at work telling people about my experience at Nats. And I'm like, hey, you know, they cut the last round if I made top 6. I told them, like, hey, I was top 128, so like I got this much worth of cards. If I got top 64, it would have been this much. Potentially, like, 30,000 for an uncut sheet would have been great.
Yeah.
Even though I would have kept that sheet. But they had asked me, can people play this, like, kind of as their job? You know, like some people with Magic made that their career.
Yeah.
And really, I don't think so right now.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Because there's always that luck where it's like you can be the best player
Yeah.
and just lose to a trigger
Yeah.
and you made nothing on that tournament. So it's like you really can't play it as your profession. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like all of us have our side, unless you're rich, you know, do you, great, but
Valid.
you can't realistically like make a livelihood on One Piece in the tournament scene. Which,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, like you can get lucky, you can be the person that got lucky and fucking bubbled in because of luck, made a shit ton of money, but it's never going to be consistent enough where you can consistently go to tournaments and always come out on top
There's with
the way that it's going.
yeah, with a best of one, variance is always going to be the most punishing that it could possibly be. Because with the best 2 out of 3, again, you have games to go ahead and try to compensate for that or whatnot. If you get unlucky in your one game and lose it, that is the end of your run. And if you are a madman trying to make a livelihood off of that, my God, you beige came out of life. Now you can't pay rent.
Yep. Exactly.
That is terrifying.
Because it's honestly also like the really good players will be like, cool, so on my turn, I have to win this turn, or I lose.
Yeah.
And the only thing I lose to is a brulee out of life. Like,
Yeah.
maybe not even a beige. Probably a beige, but brulee out of life, let's say. And it's like, cool, swing, brulee out of life. Okay, well...
That's
fuck
the
me, I
craziest thing
guess.
about it too, because it's like I just need to. They have 2 life. They have 1 life. I just need to connect twice, and it's like there are beige stops that. Brûlé
Sanji.
stops that. Sanji stops that.
200 million volts stops that.
Literally any trigger where you gain a life
the
stops
new zero
that.
drop event stops that, and it's just
There's so many, like, because there's a lot of times it's crazy because I feel like it's been a form of Stockholm syndrome or like conditioning where it's like people will tell me it's like they had 2 life, I had 3. They're like they had 2 life, I had 3 attacks, and I'm like, yeah, well, realistically, there were 16 cards in their deck that stopped that, so you should have gone for that push.
Yeah.
Like, it's so ridiculous that it's even like that we even like look at it like that. It's like literally, it's like you need to accept that is the case. There is a like 33% chance that there's a trigger like that in the life.
yeah.
It is actually, but that's why, because I think like yellow being variants or whatever, I feel like that's supposed to be like more fun or whatever, and I feel like you can get away with doing that in a game, but I don't think you can do that in a game where it's best of 1.
Yeah.
I think the fact that One Piece is best of 1 is what makes that so poorly designed, because it's whatever if we're best 2 out of 3, but in best of 1 that makes no sense.
Because it's also like late game, you have to be careful of, okay, I can't kill them this turn, so I just can't swing.
Yeah.
Because let's say you have 2 life, they have like leader and a body on board. Now if I swing, they can get a fucking Kiku Nojo out of life and just win the game because now they have an extra body on board.
Because that's the crazy thing about it too. With yellow being built around life, obviously they have to have the best triggers to justify playing the color, but also they are also the color that, because they play around life, they manipulate life. So they are the color that is most putting more cards in their life, giving them more chances to hit more triggers.
So at what point do we get more banished cards, which pisses me off? Oh my god, I can't speak. Pisses me off that Onami, the card that's really good against yellow, it's fucking yellow.
Fucking yellow, like
It's a yellow card.
it makes literally no sense.
Because the counter to yellow is banish. It's like, cool, you want to play around it, you play banish. They gave that shit the best banish card to yellow with a Thunderbolt trigger.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I play yellow. Mostly for Queen. Don't get me wrong. So I'm not playing like Onamis and
Other cards.
other cards, and no, I'm playing. Yeah, it's no Queen, but
they don't
Do they?
He's not trying to give the secret sauce out.
I'm not giving out the secret sausages.
I can tell you.
Go on, Garen. Tell them about yellow.
No.
I don't know.
Tell them about yellow
No,
Yamato.
It's the blue side.
Yeah. So and then all the cards that have banish besides Onami are just dog shit.
They are.
They really
yeah.
are.
They are. They just
The
are.
OP06 promo for entering is 6/7 Banish Zoro.
Oh.
For the purple one.
With
So,
no other ability. Give it rush and I'm in.
The
Rush and
scariest,
banish?
the scariest part about this is that seeing, like experiencing this, living this trauma, and
Trauma?
knowing that the creator's favorite color is yellow, so it's not stopping anytime soon.
it is not.
It's
It
never
really
stopping.
isn't, which is fucking horrendous, bro.
With that being said, we're running kind of long at this point.
Yeah.
So, if there are any other topics you want to discuss, we can. Otherwise, I think it's safe to say we can wrap it up here.
Yeah, we'll save it for the next one.
We didn't bring up Drake.
We didn't. That's a good point. All right. So we are.
Keeping that
If
in.
you thought you could go bar for bar with that man, no one can go inch for inch.
We doing it.
But with that being said, then, until next time, we'll see you guys.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.